So, let me ask you a question. Have you ever really thought about what's coming out of your tap? I mean, here in the Gatineau area, our water quality, it affects everything. We're talking about the taste of your morning coffee, how long your dishwasher lasts, you name it. In this quick guide, we're going to walk you through the simple steps to getting cleaner, safer water for your home. All right, here's what we're going to cover. First up, we'll look at the common signs of water trouble. Then, we'll dive into what a real professional process for fixing it looks like. After that, we'll talk about why a local expert is probably your best bet, and we'll finish up by showing you just how simple it is to get started.
So, first things first, how do you even know if you have a water problem? Well, a lot of the time, your home is actually giving you little clues. You just got to know what to look for.
Yeah, think about your own place for a second. As we go through these next few points, ask yourself, does any of this sound a little too familiar?
Okay, let's look at the usual suspects here in Gatineau. You know that white crusty buildup on your faucets? Yep, that's hard water. Those rusty-looking stains in your shower or toilet? That's iron and manganese. And what about that rotten egg smell? Ugh, sulfur. Sometimes you even get that chlorine taste, kind of like a swimming pool. And for anyone on a well, you always have to be thinking about potential bacteria. See, these aren't just little annoyances. They're signs that something's up with your water.
Let's zoom in on the biggest one for a second, hard water. All it means is your water has a lot of minerals in it, mostly calcium and magnesium. Now, it's not going to hurt you to drink it, but here's the kicker. It is quietly wrecking your home. It causes that scale buildup, makes your soap less sudsy, and it can seriously shorten the life of your appliances. It's basically making them work way harder than they need to.
All right, so let's say you've noticed some of these signs. What's the next step? Well, this is where a real, professional approach comes in. No guessing games. Let's walk through the exact process the pros over at Plombier Gatineau use. And this process right here, this is exactly why you call it professional. It all starts with testing your water. See, they don't just sell you a one-size-fits-all filter from a big box store. They figure out the specific problem first. From there, they design a solution, size the system correctly for your home, install it, and then calibrate it so it works perfectly. It's a full-circle plan. You know, this brings up a question I hear all the time. What's the difference between a softener and a filter? It's a great question. Think of it like this. A water softener is like a bouncer at a club. Its one job is to grab those hard minerals, calcium and magnesium, and kick them out. A water filter, on the other hand, is more like airport security. It's looking for a whole range of things, sediment, chlorine, bacteria, to improve the taste, smell, and safety. And honestly, a lot of homes around here could really use both. Okay, this next part is huge. Who you actually hire to do this work is just as important as the system you choose. When you're messing with your home's water, trust and real, verifiable credentials, they're absolutely non-negotiable. And I think this quote from the folks at Plombier Gatineau just says it all, really. We're not a franchise or a national chain. We're local tradespeople who live and work in the Outaouais region. When you call Plombier Gatineau, you're calling your neighbors. You know, there's just a different level of accountability that comes with that. You're not just some random address in a database. You're their neighbor.
And that local focus, it's backed up by some pretty serious numbers. First off, experience. We're talking more than 12 years of dealing with the specific water challenges we have right here in the Outaouais region.
And over those 12 years, they've racked up a solid track record of over 5,000 jobs. Think about that for a second. That's a ton of hands-on experience solving local water problems. So what's the result of all that experience? Well, it's a stellar 4.9-star rating from their customers. And let me tell you, you don't get a number like that by accident. That is earned one job at a time with consistently great work.
But it's not just about reviews. Let's talk about the official stuff, the credentials. They've got their RBQ license, they're members of the CMTQ, and they have full liability insurance. So what does all that mean for you? It's simple, really. It means peace of mind. It means your home is protected when they're working there, period. And this all boils down to their commitment to you. Honesty first. That means you get upfront pricing, no shady upselling. Quality workmanship, so it gets done right the first time. Respect for your home, they're clean, they're on time. And it's all backed up with a satisfaction guarantee. It's like they took every worry you could possibly have about hiring someone and said, we've got you covered.
So after all that, you might be thinking, okay, this sounds good, but what do I actually have to do? And the best part is, getting started on the path to better water is way easier than you think.
It all starts with one simple, totally risk-free step. They'll come out and do a free water test, so you get real, actual data about what's going on. And then they'll give you a no-pressure quote, so you can understand the options. That's it. No commitment,
just straight-up information.
So if you're tired of the stains, the scale buildup, and the weird tastes, the solution is honestly just one phone call away. Give the local experts at Plombier Gatineau a call at 819-317-0262.
So I'll just leave you with this one last thought. Forget about the appliances and the cleaner dishes for a minute. Just think, what could better, safer water really mean for the health and comfort of your home and your family?